Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I hope you guys are having a fabulous Sunday. I just wanted to hop on quickly and let you know that What's for Dinners are coming back on Sunday mornings now. I know a lot of you have missed What's for Dinner on Sunday, so we're bringing them back. So if you're new to my channel, I will do What's for Dinner every single Sunday. I do What's for Dinner almost every week, but they are coming back to Sundays, and so I'm very excited about that. I'm excited to get back to the basics. So anyways, today's What's for Dinner, I have some good new stuff, some easy stuff, which I always do if you're new around here. My recipes are easy, like they're very basic. I'm a working mom and my boyfriend travels for work, so it's just me with the kids. So I need stuff that's quick, easy, straight to the point, and is still good. So if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up for What's for Dinner, and let's hop into today's video. So the first thing that we're going to be making in today's What's for Dinner is chili. I make a super easy chili recipe. These are all the ingredients that you're going to use. And then as always, I will leave in the description box everything that you're going to need for a shopping list so you guys can screenshot it. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is just browning up some hamburger meat. I'm also going to be chopping up some purple onion. If you guys saw that, I normally use a yellow onion, but we had a purple onion and I didn't want it to go to waste. So I am going to use that today, but note that I normally use a yellow onion. And I'm just going to also put that into the hamburger meat as it's browning to just give that meat some good, nice flavor and make sure those onions are nice and tender. So now I'm just going to be adding the canned ingredients and the rest of the ingredients that go with this recipe. I'm going to be adding them into this pot, and I'm going to turn it onto a medium to high heat. And I also wanted to let you guys know that I do not drain my beans because I feel like when you drain them, you're losing all the flavor that's in them. But if you do drain and rinse your beans, you be my guest. It is your kitchen. Do as you wish. I am really big on it's your kitchen, do what you wish. If you don't like something that I'm using in a recipe, you can totally change it up and make it your own. I really encourage you guys to do that. Don't just completely throw out a recipe that you see online or anywhere just because it has something that you don't like. You can always change it up to make it your own. So once the meat is done, I'm just going to add that into the pan as well, and I'm going to let this simmer for about 10, 15, 20 minutes just to get all those flavors nice and cooked. And then I just topped mine with some cheese, and there are also Fritos underneath that. I want to know down below, what do you guys put in your chili? Do you just eat it plain? Do you use crackers? Do you use Fritos? What do you use? So I did want to share with you guys that I am going to be making homemade salsa for this next recipe. I have made it a few times on my channel, so I will leave the recipe down below for you guys, or I will link the video where I make my salsa. But I did want to let you guys know that I am making homemade salsa for this recipe. You don't have to if you don't want to, but we prefer homemade salsa in our house. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Tonight we are making these Tositos Scoop tacos like things. I don't really know what to call it, but you guys will see what I'm talking about in just a moment. I also wanted to share this tip with you guys. If you have this utensil, which if you don't, I have it linked to my Amazon store. I absolutely love this for the kitchen. You can use it for so many different things and I just love it. But if you take some cooking spray and you spray it before you use it, it isn't going to make the meat not stick to your utensil. And if you've ever used that thing, you know that the meat can kind of stick to it and it's kind of, you know, annoying. It's not like a huge deal or anything, but it's so much better to do that. And I also took this cooking spray and put it under my parchment paper on my baking sheet, so your parchment paper will stick to your baking sheet. So there's just a few little kitchen tips for you guys. I always like to give those to you. So now I have just placed my Tositos Scoops onto a baking sheet. I am browning a pound of hamburger meat and using a taco seasoning, as you saw. And then I'm just going to spoon in that taco meat on top of these scoops. have you guys bought Tositos Scoops lately? Because they literally are not scoops anymore. Like 90% of the bag was like flat chips. It was so weird. So like I said, I'm just going to spoon this taco meat on top. You guys, this is great for like a cool appetizer. This is good for an after school snack. Also, if you guys want to see an after school snack video, I can totally do that for you. Just let me know and I can film that for you guys. Just some quick, easy, homemade snacks for after school for the kiddos. So let me know down below if you do want to see that. And so after I have put the taco meat on, I am just going to take some cheese, any kind of cheese you want, and I am just going to put those on top of the taco meat. I did bake this in the oven at 375 for just about 5 minutes. And all you're gonna wanna do is make sure the cheese is melted, and then on half of them I put salsa on top. Half of them I did not because Brooklyn didn't know if she wanted it or not, but she ended up wanting it. So I'm just taking some of that homemade salsa that I made at the beginning of this recipe and put them on there. And you guys, the kids devour these things. They are so good, so easy, so delicious. You could serve this with rice and beans. You could just not have anything with it. It totally is up to you. But you guys, these were amazing. So good, so easy. So if you don't make anything in this video, make sure you make these because they're delicious. Okay, so moving on to the next recipe, I am going to be making a copycat at home KFC chicken bowl. I'm not sure what they're called at KFC, but it's where it's the mashed potatoes and the corn and the cheese and the popcorn chicken and the brown gravy. You guys, these are so easy and so inexpensive to make at home, and they're crazy expensive if you ask me from KFC when it's literally just a few ingredients. So all I'm doing now is chopping up some potatoes and getting those ready for some homemade mashed potatoes. You could use instant mashed potatoes if you wish, and right now I am just throwing in some popcorn chicken into our deep fryer. You make your popcorn chicken however you wish. If you want to make it in your deep fryer, your air fryer, and your oven, however you want to. But I am going to be making our popcorn chicken in the deep fryer because that's what we like to do over here. So after that, my potatoes are done. So I just use milk, butter, salt, and pepper in my mashed potatoes. You guys make your mashed potatoes however you normally make your mashed potatoes for like a side dish or whatever. And then I am also going to be taking a casserole dish and layering everything, which I will show you in just a moment. So I did spray my casserole dish with some cooking spray just so nothing sticks. I do have my oven heated at 375 degrees. So all I'm gonna do is layer my potatoes, and then I'm taking a can of corn, which I have drained, and I'm going to layer that on top of the mashed potatoes. And then I'm going to take the popcorn chicken next, and then I will layer it with shredded cheese as I'm dropping the popcorn chicken all over the floor like a crazy person, but hashtag real life over here. But anyways, so now I'm just going to add some mild cheddar cheese to the top of this. I'm going to put it in the oven for 10 minutes on 375 just to get that cheese nice and melted and that corn and everything just nice and warmed. And that's literally it. So I did make brown gravy on the side because if you've ever had a popcorn chicken mashed potato bowl thing from KFC, you know that they do have brown gravy on top. So I just made the brown gravy on the side, and then we added it to the top of our bowls at the end whenever we were eating dinner, which you are going to see in 3, 2, 1. So this is what they ended up looking like. You guys, these were so good. And like I said, easy, inexpensive. You don't have to go out to eat. But that is it for today's What's for Dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. It's free and we have a lot of fun over here, and we would love to add you to our YouTube family. And yeah, so I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday. Here's to an amazing, amazing week, because last week was crap. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you won't know that, but it is lovemissyxoxo. So make sure you're following me on Instagram for all of the daily details, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.